MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right. Fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Justin Smoke comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not much fog in the Bay Area forecast for game time, so the temperature stands at a nice 66 degrees. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Ender Inciarte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Broxton's under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. So striding in, Keon Broxton. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first
and he's into second safely with a stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. No one out with a runner at second. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. To short. Diaz picks it up. Throw goes to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Granderson on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Now batting, Nolan Arenado. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Danny Valencia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Machado is there. Phillips for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the. So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Manny Machado.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So digging in now, Brandon Phillips. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And now a pitch on the way. 4-1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Kane is under it. 2 gone.
In is Curtis Granderson.
And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to Granderson. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Russell Martin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Stepping up now, Austin Barnes. He enters play in this one with his batting average of over the 320 mark. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Phillips backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Another try at 2-2. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch for 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause. Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1 and 2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit here. Makes him chase it to get him out.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Richards. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bottom of the second here with no score. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Russell Martin. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Martin.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On the move is Pence. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jose Quintana. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Elvis Andrus.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Phillips is there. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Number 8.
Ready for another chance. Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Digging in for his second at bat, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hence giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Calling for it, Arenado. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Hence is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Center fielder number
Stepping
7.
into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Jan Hervis Solarte.
Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Ready now, Garrett Richards. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. Is in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You got to make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman number 13. Manny
ready to deliver.
Machado.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Not close. It's 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Number 7, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
First delivery to him on the way. Brandon Phillips is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
It is Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And he is out on the tag. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Into the windup and the pitch.
Andrews.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throwing the dirt, but Smoke able to dig it out. Nicely done, and they get the out at first.
Fielder, number 8.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And that's over. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 55.
Here comes the first pitch.
Martin.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for it. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the... Here's Nolan Arenado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Pilar moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Riding in once again, Danny Valencia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lays off 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Austin Barnes is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. In there, a base hit. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Yonhervis Solarte will be next. Now the double steal is on here. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Inciarte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Yonhervis Solarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kevin Pillar started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Kevin Pillar goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. This is pulled into right. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
The center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Chop foul wide of first. Now the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And a little self-preservation down at first. Ready once again, Garrett Richards. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Garrett Richards.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen, both a lefty and a right. Matt Holliday is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Holliday still running. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Nope.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pillar going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Pitch number 100 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Quintana into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Sam Dyson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th.
Number 47.
Digging in once again. Manny Machado. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Second baseman.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Curtis Granderson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up now, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Right fielder, Hunter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
28, third baseman.
Step into the box.
Arenado.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. On the move is Pence. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Roberto Ozuna is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. For Arenado, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Barnes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Pilar. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. He'll start things out against Sam Dyson, who tries himself to shut the door. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Now the 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Hunter Strickland.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 60, Hunter.
Aledmys Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hence, over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher, number 54.
Into the box, Roberto Ozuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Please.
Kendrys Morales will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He'll check in here with an average of .325. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hard hit to first. He's got it. The tag, and he is out. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs on no hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His record is now 2-2. Credit the save to Hunter Strickland, his 2nd. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.